The broadcast is now starting. All attendees are in listen-only mode.
Good Friday morning, fellas. Guys, end of the week. We are back at it. Guys, good morning. Hope you guys, all went well. Thank you. Yep, thank you. Hope you guys, yeah, yeah, he lives. Hope you guys either enjoyed your day off or were able to trade and make some money on your own. Anybody log into the room yesterday and just watch the bots trade? Anybody watch the bots? Okay, a bunch of you. So yesterday, guys, I wasn't here. And yesterday the bots took 7 trades, 5 winners for 797. I'll go over those trades this morning. Currently, the bot is in a gold short. Small first target at 7 ticks. I'm not digging the short, but I actually prefer the long. And I think gold is on the cusp of breaking out. Nasdaq is a short. Nasdaq looks like it wants to come down. Let me see. Daily base on the daily. I mean, we're sitting pretty close to a trend line. We've held the rising daily 21 moving average a lot. But boy, I think we're getting close to throwing up. I watched the Nasdaq. Guys, real quickly, volume 36,000 contracts overnight. We are 50% of our typical daily volume. Maybe just under that. And we got another short somewhere. The ES just shorted on the bot. We're at the low of the day on the Nasdaq. I think the Nasdaq, if it breaks here, comes 15,036. I'll go over yesterday's. Here's the ES, which had a very nice winning trade yesterday. So we have a gold bot trade on. I'll bring those back momentarily. We have an ES trade on. Nasdaq pushing lower as I think it will. Again, hey, Stephen, good morning. Oh, I'm doing fine. My dentist told me yesterday, he said, you will probably be in some discomfort for 3 or 4 days. Call me if you need pain medication. I told him, I don't even take aspirin. I take no medications, none. And I have had no discomfort. I'm doing fine. Greg, good morning. Yeah, I've always had a fairly high pain tolerance. But any event, let me quickly see what we have for news. I don't know. Friday's typically quiet. Today's no exception. Philly Fed at 10. And University of Michigan consumer sentiment. So nothing at 8:30. Good morning, DJen. What I'm going to do, guys, real quick, I want to go through yesterday's trades. I did post the video. Here is yesterday's ES trade. Fired at 9 a.m. All 3 targets hit. I had the auto trail on, so it was taken out. All 3 basically at first target. But I had the auto trail on. That was the ES yesterday. Nasdaq, I do not believe, had a trade yesterday. It did not. No trades on the Nasdaq yesterday. RTY, I believe, had 2, both winners. Yep. RTY. This I didn't mark it. This was trade 1 yesterday. Nice winner. 2 would have been off here, and then the auto trail would have been out at just below second target. And then it gave this short as well. 2 off at target 1, auto trail again at second target. And then today obviously won't come on until 9:30. So that was the Russell. Crude, I believe, also had a trade yesterday. The losers were in gold. Morning, Ray. And this was your crude yesterday. So you had 2 off at target 1, 13 ticks. And then the auto trail came out just above target 2, which was 33 ticks. So those were all the winners yesterday. Those were your 5 winners. Gold yesterday. I think gold is longs. So that 60 area was big. Here is gold yesterday. Actually, gold had 3 trades. So trade number 1 was a long. It failed. This sell signal is the same signal. Crossed, popped up, but did not close, did not give us a long signal, and then dropped again. The same trade. That's trade number 2 is a failure. And then trade number 3, this is where I got home. We were somewhere up around here, 52, but this came back and took out the trailing stop just also below target number 2. So a nice winner on the last trade. But 3 trades yesterday on gold, 2 losers and a winner. Those were your 2 losing trades. And this is where we are currently. We have a short on gold. We currently have a short on the ES. We have 2 trades on the bot. So yesterday, again, 797. Okay. As I said earlier when we came in, the volume is really thin in the Nasdaq, as well the ES. Morning, Johan. I mean, we're just basically parked. Look at these numbers, they're so small. Parked at VWAP. I don't see anything to trade down to. We have no news today. I'll read the disclaimer. As soon as I find it again. And by the way, if you guys are here on trial, good morning and welcome back. All of your trials end today except one will conclude next week. As a public service announcement, today is the last day of the current trade room link. I will have the new link in the member area, today or tomorrow, but it's a new link next week. So don't email me because I will ignore the email. Don't email me and say, I didn't get a link for the room today. I won't respond. Not because I want to be rude or discourteous, but I get too many emails, and these ones that are just, you guys should know. I send an email to everybody when you first join that the link is in the trade room. You should go to the trade room or the member area and get the link out of the member area. Okay? U.S. government required disclaimer: futures and options trading has large potential rewards, but also large potential risk. You must be aware of the risks and be willing to accept them in order to invest in the futures and options markets. Do not trade with money you can't afford to lose. This website is neither a solicitation nor an offer to buy or sell futures or options. No representation is being made that any account will or is likely to achieve profits or losses similar to those discussed on the website. Past performance of any trading system or methodology is not necessarily indicative of future results. CFTC Rule 4.41, hypothetical or simulated performance results have certain limitations. Unlike an actual performance record, simulated results do not represent actual trading. Since trades have not been executed, results may have under or overcompensated for the impact, if any, of certain market factors such as lack of liquidity. Simulated trading programs in general are subject to the fact that they're designed with the benefit of hindsight. No representation is being made that any account will or is likely to achieve profits or losses similar to those shown. Last but not least, past performance is not indicative of future results. The fact that I may or may not be in a trade does not lend more or less credence to any trade. Please trade according to your own accounts. Please trade according to your tolerance for risk. So we can see that volatility is extremely low just by looking at the bot, right? Target 1 on gold, a whopping 7 ticks. If gold breaks below 59.7, it's coming down to 57.8. It's not coming far. And the ES has a whopping 5 tick first target. I did not at 7:36. No, my chart's in front of you, JLG. There was no long for me at 7:36. No. That would have been, yeah, wait a minute. Maybe I did. I did. But it didn't fire. That's odd. Let me check. Yes, it did. My apologies, guys. Thank you, JLG. Yep. So gold took a long. Gold took a long here, and it failed. That was trade number 1. This is trade number 2. Thank you, JLG. I didn't see it. Trade number 2. Let me mark that. Gold loser. Guys, markets are really quiet. We'll look for a few trades this morning and wrap up the week. It's been a good week, both with order flow and all things considering. Bots up 2,400 or so for the week. No, it's still active. I prefer the longs. I don't have gold in shorts. Got 1,700 buyers. Good morning, Marco. I mean, it could pull back, but I have it in longs regardless. Indices dead quiet. Then we got target 1 on gold. I do not think it's coming much further. It might get to 58. You might get this second target. I don't think we're coming any lower than that. I think we bounced somewhere between 58.6 and 59. Nope. Thank you, Johan. Nope. Ludwig levels are not working. Her server may be down. I don't have them. You are welcome. I mean, the Nasdaq's not even moving. I still like this to come down, fellas, to here. Nasdaq's just wasting its time day in, day out in small ranges. I don't think gold is coming very far. It may get, it should get that second target. I did not restart Ninja Trader after 7 a.m., nor will I. No. I turn mine on at 5 a.m. when I get up, Gary. Honestly, I didn't even notice I didn't have the levels until one of the guys brought it up. Shouldn't you just be able to there you go, reload Ninja script? That's all. Yeah, we're pretty flat, guys. It's it's a Friday. It's a Friday. Yeah, mine are working now. It's a Friday in the summer, guys. We are trading the last 3 weeks of the work. Yeah, I know you guys had some serious storms in DC. Yeah, no worries, Gary. I mean, if I don't have them, I don't have them. I'm not stressing it, man. Things happen. Okay, so there's about second target on gold. I don't think we're coming much lower. Maybe 57.7. I'm watching for the bounce. Let me get my order flow. Don't want that. Want this. Series of higher lows. On morning, Magnus. On gold, guys, I'm going to lock in first target, and I'll probably take it off at second target. I do not think it's coming down much further. This you may want to, second target is going to be about final for me. If it gets there, it's not. I think this bounces, guys. Yeah, long, right back up to 60.2. Order submitted. 60.2, target one. Out in the gold. I may not get a fill here. I'm not. 60.2 would have been my target one. There it is. It's now 60.2 to the tick. That would have been target one. But I think this goes higher. If anybody caught that gold long, I think you can now trade it. It's breaking up. I think you can now trade it to 61.2, and I think we break out again today. It's not shorts. What was my stop in the member Skype, fellas? Came to 58.2. What was my stop? I think it was 58. Oh, 58.3. Son of a pup. Taken by a tick. It's longs. There's no gold short here. This is going back to 62. Gold is longs. Yep. There's 1,600 buyers, guys. Not here's the dollar index getting smashed. I told you I didn't think it was coming below 57.8. We didn't even get to that. Nasdaq may fail right here. Could pop up to 74. I don't think Nasdaq goes above 78. It's just too damn slow for me to want to play with it. You mean as far as the target on the Nasdaq? I think we can trade into yesterday's close and maybe yesterday's high again, but the volume is so light that this thing can be pushed around now in any direction. So, I mean, right now maybe a pullback to 61. It's 6 handles. There's no trend in the Nasdaq. It's just dead. I mean, it's still holding sideways to longs, but the YM is tradable. I mean, that's where you guys know how much I like the YM. Wheat, for those of you guys that trade wheat, Patrick pointed out sugar this morning. Sugar's also in a strong long. Coffee, I know most of you guys don't trade coffee, but coffee can keep going. Cotton, I like. Cocoa, you know, those are ICE indices, or you have to have ICE data. YM on the daily is, you know, again, nothing is trending. Oh, ES by far. NQ on a normal day may trade 300,000. ES should trade somewhere around 2 million. Let me take a look at gold. ES is at a make or break area. If it can break up above let me see what that is. On the daily above 66, we can trade back 94. I'm sorry, I'm looking at gold. If gold can get back above that 66, it can trade to 94 on a daily. It's in a support zone. I don't think we come below on gold 57.5. I think the VS will probably take me out. Copper. On a daily basis, no trend. I'm using ADX, no trend. On the small time frames, short. Maybe back to 43.72. I also think natural gas is coming down. We've had a relatively cool summer here in the South. I think natural gas is a short. Natural gas is sitting on last area of support below 3,850. I think natural gas could come all the way back. It's below the daily 21. We could come all the way back to 35.50 natural gas. Gold is longs, guys. I do not have it in shorts. Volume is thin everywhere, but it's not.
One minute to the bottom of the hour, look at the July import export price indices. Import price index month on month expected 0.6%. we are seeing that 10.5% export price index month on month, expecting 0.8%. Year-over-year prior was at 16.8%.
There goes gold. Guys, I'm going to short natural gas. Anybody interested in natural gas? It's at the day low. Anybody interested in natural gas? My stop is going to be just about 20 ticks, 21 ticks.
Order filled.
Natural gas is a short. My first target on 38.50, target one, 38.60. 38.60 on natural gas. I know it's at the day low. Big bid at 65, but I think that goes. What's the SYM? I don't know what that means. Oh, symbol. NG. NG. And the month is September 21. Natural gas. All right, guys.
Order filled.
There's your trade on natural gas. God dang it, with no freaking... No ATM.
Order submitted. Order submitted.
Gold is turning up on the bot again. Gas is here on the chart. Nasdaq, this ES will probably take it out. Gold is going to go long at the close of this candle. Told you I like gold long. 25 seconds. This is going to give you. It should give you a long, right? Yep, I would think. I don't see the arrow plotting, but it's not crossed. But I like it long. I told you guys, gold is long. It's going to break out, fellas. There it is. Now it's going to be 3 minutes. Ugh. Anybody long gold? It's above the entry price I put in the member area. My stop got taken by a stinking tick. A stinking tick. A lousy tick. It's longs.
Stop fill.
Out on the ES. ES is 1 for 3 this week. Nice job, Eli. Got in at 60. My stop on natural gas, guys, right now is like 27. This will go long at the close of the candle. I'll circle it when it does. There's new day high again. This is going to break out, guys. Going where I said it was going in member Skype. 27 on natural gas. This is going to 60, let's see, 68. 68.3. Could go to 94. I don't know about today, but it's going to 94, I think. 68.3. That's your target. This will fire the long in just under a minute. I hope it comes back down 10 or 15 ticks. 2,100 buyers. If natural gas closes over VWAP, I'll kill it and look for the short again. Disney's up big. There it is. Nothing on Nasdaq. Three weeks left of this garbage trade, fellas. Low volume garbage. Second week of September, we're back in it. Natural gas doing what it do. Bouncing. Come on, gold. Let's go. Gold needs to get through last area resistance at 63.4. That pops, it's good. Real stop should be 60 at 58.1. Morning, Hubba Hubba. Storms? All right, guys. I may kill this natural gas here. I killed it. I'll take a small loss. It's not going anywhere, but I'm not riding this up or down. We should fail right here at VWAP. It's going to be a sloppy day. Low volume. Low volume. Gold, I want to see hold right about where it's at. Could come back to 61. It is not shorts. Morning, Dave. Let me take a look at natural gas because I know this is coming down.
Order canceled.
This could come right back down. There's another very nice order flow trade and a winning bot trade. I'll be back, guys. All right, guys. Just over, let's see, a minute. Just over a minute. Let them settle down. Here we go, guys. We're off. We are off. Come on. Pull back, Apple.
Down, gonna get another about a 1%.
All right, Nasdaq.
Order filled.
We've got a short on RTY. All right, guys. Nasdaq got about 500 sellers in here. Here goes gold. They're buying them back in the Nasdaq. Come on, Russell. 21 ticks. Let's go.
Target filled.
There it is. Target filled. ES is turning down with volume. Yeah, we're going to bounce on the RTY here, guys, off 2 standard deviations. I'll go to, I'm out at break even. Let Nasdaq sell. Let me see what we're coming down, guys. Probably down to, we're trying to hold here, but I don't have a trade yet in Nasdaq, guys. Gold, I'm going to move stop up to 63.9. 63.9. All I want is 68, and I'm done with that order flow trade. Come on, Nasdaq. Let's go. Do something. Parked at VWAP. There's your close. Gold's going to probably get this unfinished auction. Could pull back. If you guys want your ticks on the order flow trade, you're up 39.40 ticks on the runner. There was your close below VWAP. Let's see if we can get down to 61. I'm here, guys. I don't have a trade. I just, I mean, we're 10 minutes into this thing and it's still slugging around. Back above VWAP. 1,000 buyers. Can take the long. Probably into 90, which is yesterday's high. Not for me yet. Nothing yet here, guys. Just wedged. I'm traded for 3 or 4 points, but 5 points, but it's just too tight for me. I want a bigger pullback or a move higher. All right, I think we're coming down. Come on, man. Pulled the 68 higher. I'll try 62.
Order submitted.
62.
10 minutes into trading session, Dow's up 650, S&P's up 3, Nasdaq
Stop is going to be 49. 62 with a 49. What I'd like to see is it overshoot the 95 and then come right back up. We're locked in one standard to one standard. That's it. That's your Nasdaq.
Top kill.
Okay, out on gold on the trail, on the bot. Anybody think they can trade this slop? And we're trading basically 1-to-1. That's your trade. We could go higher now. We've pulled this down. 14. You got to be long. 1,400 buyers. I'm not going to get that entry I liked, but it's longs. 1,400 buyers. We can try this long off 79.
Order submitted.
Stop at 68. Stop at 68.
Order filled.
All right. And I have no, wow, man, no ATM. Nice. All right, so 2 off. I'll take it 85.
Order submitted.
And 68 is my stop.
Order submitted.
Yeah, come on, you. Man, I think it stops going to get hit. Maybe not. Sitting on the 50 period moving average on the 15-minute, guys. We have buyers. Next candle in 30 seconds. Come on, get back above VWAP on the next candle and go. 20 seconds. Above VWAP, we'll get that first target. There are no bot trades.
Order filled.
There we go. That may be a bot trade. Hang on, guys. Come on. Can't even get to 85. Seriously? Got the trade we wanted. 400 buyers. We've got 1,700 plus on the day. Come on, first target. Let's go. There it is. Out, first target.
Order canceled.
Out, first target. There we go. Out, first target. If we can break above 92, we're stuck at yesterday's high now. If we can get above yesterday's high and then take out the high of the day at 96, I'll target 110. There we go, guys. Thank you, Eli. A little bit of flow, fellas. A little bit of flow. Come on. There we go. 110 I'm targeting now to 130. 110 to 130, fellas. 110 to 130. 1,300 buyers, 2,700 here. This trade brought to you by Order Flow. Tell him what he's won, Johnny. Dot! What's up, buddy? Now would be a good time to interject the fact that the next and last order flow class for the year begins in about 3 weeks. I still have some openings, not many, 3. If anybody is interested in getting in the next group, you best do it. When it's full, it's full. That was a shameless plug. You don't want me to do it on a losing trade, do you? Let me know when you want the invoice, Greg. No, you got to pay, Keith. Yeah, send me an email because I won't remember you want to be in. Guys, if we only get one trade, this is it. It's a good Friday. We had a great gold trade. You got $500 in it, guys. No reason to be out of it. 110 is my next target, and then 132, which is where I'd like to get to. We're into resistance here. I'd like to get to 132, fellas. That's, for me, 130 area would be where the bus lets out. But look at our buyers, 3,000 buyers. Anybody see any reason to be out of this trade? Another entry would be 86.50 if it pulled back to 86 half, 87 area. Now Pam's red's up at 140. So I'm hoping to get 132. By the way, we have a small amount of sellers. I want to hold 96.50 now. If not, we could break back to 87, would give you another entry. I'm hoping no lower than 92, which is yellow. At a 239 buyer here or 243 buyer. There we go. Buyers, come on, take out the day high. Come on. Have some block. We have a block buyer here, 44 contracts bought at 04 1/4. The big buyer down here is 262 at 100. The big bid is at 98. Okay, he's gone. Let me see what we're going to do here, guy. New candle, new 3-minute candle here. There we go. We're going to come back probably 87, 88, it looks like. Overhead is got a 117 seller here. Somebody sold 21. Now that could be a net seller. I doubt with 3,100 net buyers. I would think that that's just somebody taking money off the table. Somebody queue up ELO's Fire on High. Let's go. More block here. Another 20 block bought. Crude is still in the game, fellas. Heading to 68. Still in the game. I mean, gold. New day high with a sequential decline, 3 ticks. $3,300 almost net buyers, 33. Apple is trying to break out above 49.50, 149. I'm sorry, quarter. It's double topped at 24. If 149 quarter breaks, this thing is off to the races. Apple. It goes 150, 153. Hang on, guys. Come on, Nasdaq. Let's go. I got my 110. No, not quite. Should get 112.50 before it has really struggles. Above that, we go 120. More buyers, 3,400. Pulling the 95 up. By the way, guys, we have an odd trade here on crude. It gave me the sell signal, but it plotted it as a long when it crossed back up. I'm going to dump that trade at break even. Came 1 tick from that first target. It plotted a target, but I think it's using my ATM. Yeah, I'll let it. I mean, if I'd have seen this, I probably would have killed it. I'm focused on the Nasdaq trade. All right, guys, we're getting some sell pressure in here. Not many. Yeah, it's interesting because it plotted the short and not the long. Gold is still in longs. Our order flow trade is still on. All right, guys. I'm going to take this Nasdaq trade off, I think. We could pull back to 88, even 86. I'm watching it. There's still buyers in here, but they're small. 22, 19, 7, now some selling. All right, I'm going to kill it. I'm out of the Nasdaq. I'm out of the Nasdaq. Okay? So with the trade that I put in, remember Skype in gold, which I put on, which was a loser by 1 damn tick, literally 1 tick. with the Nasdaq trade and the gold trade, exclusive of this runner. Thank you, Isaac. I am currently at 40 bucks green, exclusive of this runner. If I get that final target, it's another good day. It's a $600 or $700 day, guys. Nice job, Salem. Up 550. See you Monday. Have a great weekend. You still have the runner on in gold, Jacques? Okay. I think gold gets us that 168. I mean, I'm 9 ticks from that target, fellas. 9.
A minute now to the August Michigan sentiment reading. Preliminary expected 81.2.
Michigan consumer sentiment coming. We're just pushing this 67 area. If we can get 67, 1 or 2 again, this should break out gold and get that final target. I ain't hating it, though. Move stop to 64.6. Here comes Michigan consumer sentiment. 70.2 below the 81.2. It's a miss. It's a miss. There it goes. 1 tick, guys. One. Got it. Got it. Target filled. Order flow. There goes Nasdaq on the miss. Got it. Booyah, baby. Booyah. All right, guys. Anybody hold to 68? All right. Nice job, fellas. Nice job. Nasdaq has 3,500 buyers. I would probably buy that again at 87. I don't know that it comes down there. 87 with a 76. Gold is breaking out. Look at this. Look at this bot trade. I'm out. Michigan consumer sentiment, fellas. The lowest since 2011. I don't know. I'm not watching Copper Eli. It's longs. Crude is shorts. Crude's going to come down. I need it to break VWAP, but it's shorts. Well, the bot has gone from stiff red, well, not stiff, down about 900 to green $90 on a slow Friday. Well, I guess I screwed up on my 68 target because here's another 200 bucks. All right, guys, watch Nasdaq. I'll hit Nasdaq at 80. It hit my 87. You can try Nasdaq again for a bounce.
Order submitted.
87. Only play if you got ticks or you're willing to take the risk. It's Friday, and nothing torques me more than leaving red on a Friday. This should give us a bounce if it tags 87. It just tagged 87 quarter. There's it may have hit 87. It did.
Order filled.
All right. Stop 71.50. 71.50. Target one. No, come on. You better hold here, you rat dog. Small sellers, 150. Bounce. Target one, maybe 90. 92. I'll move that if it starts bouncing up there again. Come on. Let's go. Let's go, stink face. Come on. You got a ton of buyers. Bounce. Come on. Give me 92 and go. Trade them as you see fit, guys. Should get 91, 92 area. Cow! It offered 92.
Target filled.
Got it. All right, fellas, we can go home. Another good one. Another good one. Thank you, Jeff. I love it when I get lucky. Let's go. Come on, man. I want 132 is what I want. I blew it on gold, fellas. Blew it on gold. Blew it. Did not have targets up here. But it can go to 94. I think you'll see that. Right? RTY is your new best friend? Yeah, not me. I mean, it's selling off like a champ. All right, guys. Everybody good? Everybody should be good. So, guys, once again, the next order flow class. All right, Jock. All right, 12 half has to break and we go 20, 19. 12 half, we broke it by a tick. We go 19, 20 next. Shoo-doo-doo-doo. Dun, da, da, da. Guys, there are 3 spots left in order flow, all kidding aside. There are 3 spots left. Come on, Nasdaq. Let's go. Go get me 132. How about not one trial came in today? Not one. What a bunch of dingbats. Seriously, dingbats. Yeah, I'm not worried about unfinished auctions till we start trading in that direction. If we start shorting, then, I have an interest, right? But, I mean, look at the buyers, guys. Almost 3,800. You can't be looking for shorts. You have to buy. Yeah, GC is gone. I came out at 68. I only gave up $6. I did not have targets there, fellas. I did not have targets there. Got a 230 buyer here at 105. Sheena, are you in the room? Sheena? Guys, I'll probably kill this trade again. As long as we hold 98, I'll keep it. Sheena, are you in the room? Okay. So the order flow class, Lewis, is underneath the 2-year membership. That is $59.97 minus what you paid for the bot for members. If you have the bot, I deduct the cost of the bot, and that includes and you get my order flow. You own that as well. We just cannot make one big stinking push. That is correct. Yeah, you get 2 years in the room. Yeah, you have 2 years in this room. And for those of you guys, that don't know, we actually do trades in the class. My goal is to try to pay for the class in the 24 weeks that we're together, so that you guys have learned to trade and we're looking for trades in the room, in the class. Deepak says, wish he could shout from the top of the roof for people to join. People don't realize the value when well, they don't. They don't. Come on, we're breaking up. 120 should be next, fellas. Let it go. James joined the class from the third day, made his money back, day 3. Now, he's an exception because he does trade, I know, in the Nasdaq 7 contracts. Can you send me an email, Lewis? I will not remember. Yeah, I can demo it as soon as we're out of this trade. Okay, Keith, I'll take care of it, guys. I have 3 slots left. That's it. Except for anybody that has taken the class that, I put back in They don't count. If they've already taken the class and I cycle them back through, I don't count them as part of the 15. And I've got at least one from the current class because she was unable to make Mondays. So I'm going to put her in the next class. But so for those of you guys that don't know, if you're a newer member, I think I'll probably do class on Tuesday at 12 noon Eastern every week. Classes are recorded and then sent to you all. So you guys will have your own library.
Order filled.
And we got a bot trade. RTY. Off a huge short. ES has rolled over. Contact Joel. What do you mean configure the bot summary? I'm not sure what you mean. So there's trade number 2 on the bot, guys, for Russell. Look at gold. Good Lord. I gave away a ton of money, guys. It's almost 800 bucks. 800 bucks. Again, I didn't have targets there. John's still holding gold. Are you going to divide that between you and I, or are you keeping it all? Contact Joel. James, email Joel. Anything technical generally goes to Joel. Joel is the resident technical guy. I am the resident idiot when it comes to anything like that. Guys, I'm hoping to get us to 130. All right, James, you as well. 130 and I'm done on the Nasdaq. 15 handles more and we're done. Let me just move this out of the way so we're up 545. Russell's trying to get to that target. Come on, one more breakout, RTY. Let's go. One more. One more breakdown RTY and one more breakout Nasdaq. We get above 120, we go 124. Above 120, we go 124. We got 4,300 net buyers. There's 120, 124 next. I want 130. The big offer sitting on them at 129. There we go, guys. Monster Friday. We're going to call this Monster Friday in the summer. I really want 130. I'll settle for that 129 where the big guy's sitting. He could get plucked, though. Well, David and you are the resident tech guys. I'm the resident dunce. I have the dunce cap. I just moved stop to 107. Locked in 20 handles, guys, but I'll kill it before it does anything stupid. We got 124. Next target up is my final target. Send me an email, Eli. Pfizer still going. All right, guys. So look, this will happen on occasion. You see how the bots disappeared? Right click, Reload Ninja script. All right, guys. There's 128.50. Look, 129.75, 130. 130. Target is hit. Now let's see what we can get. We got 130. Let's see if we can milk it to 136 to 40. Thank you, Brian. Guys, everybody should be green, green, and green. Looks like Russell's going to go to a loss. Got my target, guys. Now all I can do is get another target. Thank you, Jay. Everybody should be good. Where's Chris been? I haven't seen Chris. Oh, he's in Malaysia?
Stop, Bill.
All right, out on RTY. It's a losing trade. Friday, schlop day. 1-1. He's on an Asian tour. Okay. He's not looking for a bride, is he? Yeah, 180. 180. Nice job, Jock. Up $1,000 on the day. Nice job. Guys, I'm not out of this trade yet. This thing is hell bent on going sky high. Jay, I understand, man. A lot of sellers showing up at 34.75. Could be profit taking. I doubt it's net sellers. 5,200 net buyers. I'm going to one more time reach out. Do I have any trial members in this room? Any trial members in this room? Because in no way, shape, or form am I going to do a presentation if I have no trials. Just mind-blowing. Mind-blowing. Let them go join Trade Out Loud. Nice job, Ray. Up 1380. Pfizer running away. I mean, you know, we had a listen, order flow this week. I'm trying to get to 150 now, fellas. If we break out above 158, this thing can go Pluto. We go 186. There's no reason not to be in the trade. Well, we're up $1,000 on the runner. Nice job, Todd. Guys, I won't be doing I will not be doing a presentation. There are no trials in the room. Sheena, are you in the room? Sheena? I can email her. Up 2,000 on the day. Nice job, Dave. I know every trade room out there is doing this. Right. Look at this. A 222, 239 buyer. Now they're buying 40. Now they went 277. They're buying 40. 20 contracts bought here. 45 bought at 41. They're still buying this sucker. Apple's breaking out. There we go, Apple. Let's go see 150. Let's go hit target. Let's see where my Cisco is today. Yeah, 2 cents. That runner alone was 4,000. Nice job. Oh, you're up over 4,000 today, 2,000 on the runner. Got a 329 buyer here now, guys. They're buying 40. Next break of the day high takes us to 46.50. 46.50. We're pushing Ludwig level here. Gold is turning my stomach, fellas. Anybody holding GC still? Anybody holding gold? I have a 194 target. I don't think we go $20 today, but 194 if you guys are swing traders. 424 contracts bought at 140. Look at this. 424, fellas, at 140.
A little more than 1 hour now that the European cash equity closed. The DAX is holding underneath about 0.1%. Puts 1/3%.
No, don't get back in, Ed. Nah. I mean, the entry would be back at about 120, if maybe 113 to 120 area if it pulls back. I don't think we're going to see that big. We may. I mean, you never know. But I don't think we get a pullback like that until at least after 11 a.m. into the close of Europe. See you Monday, Ray. Guys, if you're green, listen, there's nothing better than leaving green on a Friday. There is nothing better. I'm moving this up to 130. That was my target. It will probably come back and take me out at 130, but that was my final target. Look, I know we're going to go higher. We may have to get a pullback first, but 130 was my target, and I'm going to be out. C'est la vie. Got my target. If you guys traded as I did, you got 900 or so on the runner, plus our first smaller target. Yeah, absolutely. We're going to pull back, fellas. I think we pull back to about 120 to 122. Green on the 13th. We'll take it. All right, guys. That puts me up 1750. And that includes the first trade I put in member Skype, which I lost on. Anybody have any questions? Any questions, guys? You're welcome, Dave. Guys, do I have anybody? Listen, I reach out to you guys as members so that I can help, right? This is not, calling anybody out or whatever. First, do I have anybody that did not make money today? Is there anybody that did not make money today? If you are, you only made 7,800. It's a bad day for you. Yeah, but he trades 7 contracts, so I mean, I know he trades size. Chris isn't here to buoy the market with his typical 50 or 100. If you're trading the bots, guys, that's cool, right? I offer the order flow trades, to kind of supplement bots, which are down. Mine are down 435 today. We're not done yet. I'll stay till 11. I don't have to do any. I don't have to do any presentation because we have no trial members. Let's see here. Ross said, this week has been amazing, epic. You did not hold NQ, but took my money and ran. Big day. You'll start letting runners go next month, inch by inch. Absolutely, Ross. Okay. So the next question I have is this. Aside from you, Bashkar, is there anybody that did not take my gold? And I had a losing trade on natural gas. Is there anybody that did not take my gold trade, my 2 Nasdaq trades, my Nasdaq? Did anybody just, aside from Bashkar, not take an order flow trade? Is there anybody? I know you do, James. And generally, I get them, mostly right. Today, I had a loser in gold, loser in natural gas, which I still think gets punished. Let me see where it is, just out of curiosity. Nope, still sitting around. And a winner in gold, 2 winners in Nasdaq. Okay, that's fine. Can I ask why? I can't help, guys, if you don't tell me, why you don't take trades or, what your fear is. I can't help you. You're back in at 22. Yeah, I would say that's the area probably for the bounce. Came down to 12. Nice job, Ken. Up 900, came in late. Well, and we have a name for that. That's called cherry picking. So you're trying to second guess me, right? That will never work. I'm just telling you. Let me be open and upfront and completely honest here, okay, guys? I take losing trades. Don't tell anybody. I will take losing trades. But here's the thing. Anybody that's been in this room for a month or 2 or 3, we generally leave here green. It is a rare day that I have called. I mean, it happens. I've had days where, the bully has kicked sand in my face. Admittedly. I think one day I had 4 losing trades in a row. I was like looking for a bunker to hide in. It happens, right? It's trading. So Marcia said it took her 3 months to stop cherry picking, and when she did, she started making money. Yeah, I mean, it happens, D. I'm going to take losing trades. There's no trader in the world that is going to bat 100% every single day. It's just not possible, right? I mean, the markets, don't always cooperate for whatever reason. I have the right entry. I have a stop. I have targets, and they don't go. I don't know why. It happens. But my point is, today I took a losing trade on gold, which I put in member Skype before I opened the room. Lost money. My second trade was natural gas. Lost 550 on that trade. Gold and 2 Nasdaq trades, and I'm at 1750 exactly. So one of the things that will help is, if you're trading a small, people that are trading a smaller account, and we're all going to define that. Yeah, I can come back to that, Paul. So those of you that are trading smaller accounts, often, not that you can't make money with a small account, but you have to trade within the small account's reasonability. Meaning, let's assume you have a $5,000 account. That's a smaller account, right? Just because you can trade 3 NASDAQ contracts, which you can with margin, doesn't mean you should be doing that. Because if I take 2 losing trades in a row, you've trading 3 contracts, you could be down $1,200. And I'll tell you what's going to happen. You are not going to take another trade. That's psychology. You're not. And then the other aspect of that is, people will say, okay, Bob took a winning trade. Bob took a winning trade. Bob took a winning trade. Shoes. I passed them all. Takes the next trade. Loser. Now you're down and I'm still way up, and most of the room is still way up. That's cherry picking. One of the ways you can alleviate that is trade smaller. There's nothing wrong with trading 5 micros or 6 micros if you're trading a smallish account. Remember, at the end of the day, guys, money is money, right? So if you're trading a small account, let's say $5,000, and you make 2% on your money, right? Right? That's how much? $100. So Grant traded 2 micros and made $187 today. Yeah, absolutely. There's nothing wrong with that. I don't know how big his account is, but let's assume it's $5,000. He made better than 2% on his money. Fellas, you can't make 2% on your money in a bank account in the course of a year. You cannot. That's awesome, Grant. So my point is the same, right? Whether you're trading $1 million account or $1,000 account, 2% a day, go ahead and compound it. Everybody in this room is trading a different size account. We all have different capabilities. We have members in this room, I know for a fact, that are trading an account over $1 million. Not Chris. That person can assume a lot of risk. So you can trade Bashkar if you're going to trade micros. Set up your, DOM. So Dana's up 251.50 on micros. Set up your DOM to trade MGC, which is gold, MCL, which is crude, MNQ, which is Nasdaq. You can put MYM on the DOM or MES. I rarely trade ES or YM. Well, or QM is QM is the $5 instrument. Yeah, M2K. I don't give trades on Russell. I mean, I let the bot trade the Russell. I won't trade it. I trade it like dog do. Like I do the ES. I'm not a good ES trader, admittedly. I adhere to Clint Eastwood. A man has got to know his limitations. I cannot trade. I don't trade the ES well. I don't trade Russell well. Nasdaq, I own that SOB because I trade it and I understand it. Not to mention my personality is geared toward the Nasdaq. It is not geared toward trading the ES. And before somebody tells me the ES is totally liquid, I don't want to hear it. That's a bunch of garbage. As far as the psychology of trading, the problem with many traders that have routinely had disappointing results in trading, right? Through no fault of your own, right? We all start out knowing nothing. And then we, maybe read a book or two and think we know something, or join a dozen trade rooms that they don't know much. You've had undesirable results, and it's painful because you've lost money that you have worked to save and keep, right? So what happens is the evolution of most traders is they start out losing money. I don't know anybody that started trading making money. I'm sure there are, but I don't know them. And then the next evolution is you lose a little bit less, and then you kind of go to break even, win some, lose some. And that next stage is where many of the traders get trapped. They're so used to losing money that if they take a trade and it's up $200, they can't wait to get out of the trade. I made $200. And many years ago, a lot of you guys weren't members in this room, but I used to scalp the living daylights out of the Nasdaq. I mean, I could take 20 trades and they were all winners. You can ask Dean. I could take 20 trades a day, all winners. 10 tick first target. And I just scalped and scalped and scalped. And Dean, used to beat me over the head with a baseball bat. And he used to say, your trades are worth more money. I track them. Your trades are worth more money. Why take 10 ticks if you can get 11? Why take 10 if you can get 13? And so, over the last year, I have begun to ask for more money on my trades. If I'm going to take the risk, I might as well get paid. So one of the things, I look at any loss as painful, and it's exacerbated for me because I have members that may be taking those trades, and I have that responsibility to you guys. I look at this, this is a very, very serious responsibility that I have. So if you guys are, nervous, instead of trading one mini, maybe trade 10 micros. Set your ATM up. You take my first target at whatever the first target is, and then let the runners go on the micros. Or you can take 3 and 3 or 2 and 2, whatever. And this will allow you to get more comfortable letting runners go. But I am going to take losing trades. You have to prepare for losses. But generally speaking, I will be green. Generally. All right, gold is not going to give me another trade here today, fellas. I can shut that off. It's 10:41. That is not going to sell off. We're done with gold. Crude is setting up for a short. My Russell just missed a long. Don't know why. Did not take this trade. The bot's on, did not fire the long, set the targets. So what I will do, 22.30, I will put this on.
Order submitted.
And if it triggers, I'll take the trade. It's this trade here. Yeah, that's just the Unirenko. That's the nature of the Unirenko. It will miss trades. Crude is going to short on the bot. Nasdaq is not taking a trade. Nasdaq had a perfect week this week, 5 for 5. ES is rolling over, may get a trade at It's possible 10:45. If it doesn't, it could sell at 11. I'll wait until 11 to close the room. Gold is fixing to pop again. Guys, give me 1 minute. I'll be right back. Yeah, but probably not until after we get out of Europe, Brian. Now Russell wants to flip into a long. I'm going to let it trade, guys. It is what it is. I'll let him trade till 11. I mean, again, all you need to do to determine the market we're in is look at this. What market are we in? What's TT? Oh. What difference does it make? I just read it to you right here. 10:30, I get an update every day. 27% below our 3-month daily average. It'll update again at noon, which will be worse because Europe will be gone. We're sideways in the Russell. I'm letting them trade, but it's, again, doing nothing. Gold is calmed down. All right, Jock, you're very welcome. Apple has attempted to break out on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 occasions above 149.25. It's gotten as high as 49.20. If it can get a 15-minute close above 149.25, Apple breaks out to 154. I don't think that happens today, but ES, Nasdaq's not taking a trade today. Gold will not take another trade. ES, if it does, it'll be at 11 a.m. And the Russell's going to go to another loss and fire along. It is chop suey. Guys, understand where we're at. Dead middle of summer. We are missing 27% of our average 3-month daily volume. Almost a third of our volume is gone. This will not pick up until the second week of September. I've done this for years. These are the 2 weeks I swear every year I'm just going to take off. I never have once. I mean, crude is sitting here doing nothing. Gold has gone dormant. Nasdaq is just sloppy. If we're going to get a pullback on the NQ, it'll be after 11 o'clock forward. If the ES is going to roll, it'll be 11 or thereafter. So the auto execute on the order flow is still exceptional around. See you, James. Have a good weekend. Don't forget, new link next week, guys. It's still exceptional around the open for 30 minutes or so when we have some volatility. You would have killed it today with the auto execute. But the rest of the day, it's so damn slow, you can see the trades. You don't need the auto execute. I mean, let me do this. Let me put these here so we can watch the trades. Guys, no matter where my bots finish, it's a green week for the bot. Not much. So let's do this. Let's look at, okay. These are sim trades, fellas. These are sim trades. You're welcome, Ross. All right, I'm going to send, I'm going now. Okay, so this just filled a stack seller imbalance short. And I'd want that up here. All right, Russell, another losing trade. Russell is 1 win, 2 losses today in slop. Unless it breaks out of this box, it's going nowhere. So there's the auto execute. Now, an advantage is, let's see, gold. Where's gold? You could set, multiple order flows to trade based on stacked imbalances, right? So
Target filled.
Okay, there's target 1.
Stop filled.
Out. Let's do it again. Stack seller short.
Filled.
Filled. Russell just chopping around in this box.
Target filled.
Target filled. Now you're going to get it maybe to the long side.
Stop.
All right, so let's do a stacked long. If I get 4 consecutive, it'll fire on the 5th tick. There's 2. Lost it. 2. Again, I can see the long here setting up. You know, with a stop maybe at 08, 07. I don't need to see this now. Now this you would have caught. That would have been a decent little short. ES will not take another another trade today. It took a losing trade. I'll go over bot trades at 11. Yeah, they're no long. I'll leave it on. Ryan, that yellow square is the 3-tick range in the candle where the most amount of volume is. So if you're long, right, you want to see this thing chasing up. You want to see, like you would at the open, if price is moving up, you want to see the volume chasing price higher. What you don't want to see is, you know, if the volume cluster was down on the bottom and price is moving higher, that means the volume is still down there. I mean, this thing can't get 4 consecutive ticks of a imbalance. That's how, you know, it's just slowing down coming into the top of the hour. Guys, some of you have emailed me regarding the order flow class. I will respond to those emails as soon as I close the room. We are about full. Come on, crude. Come get that target. If crude gets this target here, I think it's right on point with its weak, you know, historical average. We can't even get 5 consecutive ticks of an imbalance. This 5-minute range is negligible.
Target filled.
Okay, Daryl. All right, crude had a winner. And now if we can get a nice little sell-off, that'd be awesome. If Russell can break out of this damn box, we'll get that first target. It's just holding this. And if crude can get down to that third target, we could finish green. We can't even get an imbalance here, fellas. I'm not saying we're slow, but we're pretty damn slow. There's 3. Uh-oh. Lost it.
Order.
There it is. Do you guys see it?
Target filled.
Target filled. So when I'm using the auto execute aspect, right, I use a generic ATM. I use a generic ATM. Thank you, Isaac. You have a good weekend as well, man. All right. It's just a generic ATM. 10, 12 ticks first. And then you can get it on the runner. But where you're going to see, for instance, on the Nasdaq, is when you get, I can look at a candle. Let's go to 1004, 1005, right? I can look at a candle and tell you that we probably had a dump truck full of stacked buyers. All right. So that would have, it's hard to tell, but you would have been in worst case scenario with the stacked imbalance. You would have been in right here at 109.25, right? You surely would have been in up here, but 109.25. That's where it would have put you in. And then you're just trailing. There, you just got another stacked imbalance. You'd be long again. There's no other order flow that operates on that same premise. You can see we've gone purple. So what I'm going to do is, guys, go over trades. I'll show you where I'm at. So the bot is currently down 700 with a runner in crude and a full complement on in the RTY. So this, it's got a shot of being flat to green, down slightly. I mean, it's nothing. Again, it doesn't change. My week is still up around 1800 green.
Stop fill.
All right. So I'll leave the Russell trade on. All right, guys, here's where we're at. Today, ES 0 for 1. Took that short trade. It's a losing trade. The ES on the week, 1 loser, 2 losers, and a winner. 1 for 3. ES letting us down. Crude on the week, 1, 2, 3, 4 winners. And 1, 2 losers. So 4 for 6, right at its average, 75%. So that's the ES. Here's crude today. Took this long, small first target only. Took that short, which is a losing trade. Actually, it took this short but plotted on the long side, so I closed that trade at break even. Now, if I would have, so I closed that trade at break even. I've not seen that happen before, with the exception of one of the members sent me a couple of emails, or if I have, I've never paid attention to it. But I closed that at break even, and then it just took this short for a winner. So I'm sorry, crude had 2 winners. It was actually 5 for 7 this week on crude. Okay. Nasdaq today, no trades on the Nasdaq. Nothing. Purple to purple. Nothing. Nasdaq was 5 for 5 today. For the week, 5 for 5. 5 for 5. RTY is on the screen doing nothing. Came a few ticks from that target, but nothing. And gold today, gold's first trade today, loser, winner, winner. So 2 winners in 3 trades. Took 3 trades with 2 winners. Then we're at purple. So let's see here, gold. Let me look at that. I have it marked as 2 and 2. Trade number 1, trade number 2. Trade number 3, I'm wrong. It's 2 for 3 today. So 2 for 3 on gold. On the week, gold was 3, 6, 8, 9, 11 winners. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 losers. So 11 for 17. And RTY. So RTY is, bot is currently down 700 pending the outcome of this trade, which is just dead. But Russell today, trade number 1 was a winner. Big winner. Trade number 2, a couple ticks from target, was a loser. This did not fire a trade for me. Trade number 3 was a loser. And we are now in trade number 4. Again, guys, this is endemic of volume. We have no volume. There's no volume, fellas. So what I'll do is I'm just going to close this out, whatever it does. It gives me a weekly total. So the Russell today was 1 for 4, well below its average. 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12 winners on the Russell. 1, 2, 3, and 6 losers. So 12 out of 18. Today, this killed the Russell. Today, brought it down below its average. Well, I guess unless this goes to target. If this goes to a target, it's a win. Anybody have any questions before we wrap up the week? Anything, guys? I'll let that go to completion. It'll be counted in the totals. It's going to go to a loss.
Stop bill.
There it is, out. It didn't go to stop. So let me give you today's total. No trades, down 850. Bots are up about 1,600, 1,500 for the week. Nothing. Again, it's summer trading. It is what it is. Minus 850. I can tell you exactly what the bots did for the week, guys. Monday, we were up 1215. Tuesday, up 3080. And then 797 yesterday. Minus 1920 on Wednesday and 850 today. Up 2322 for the week. Plus 2322 for the week. Anybody have any questions? It's actually a better week than last week. Last week we were up 1690. And the week prior to that we were up 1756. Over the last 5 weeks, the bot is now up 2322. Over the last 5 weeks, 2322 plus 10,160, 12,482 divided by 5 weeks. We're averaging 2496 a week, and we finished at 2332 today. Summer trading. All right, fellas, have a blessed weekend.